What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy DLB. Now, before we get into the video, I wanted to first give a shout out to our first ever DLBTV giveaway winner, and that is Recon7150. Once again, Recon7150. To claim your prize, all you have to do is send me a direct message here on YouTube with your name and your address, and I'll mail your giveaway to you. What Recon7150 won was a $25 GameStop gift certificate to go towards your next purchase at GameStop. So I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy. Once again, for you guys to be one of our random giveaway winners, all you have to do is subscribe and comment on the videos. If you subscribe and comment on the videos, we randomly go through the comments and we choose a name, and then we send a gift to that person. So once again, make sure you guys are commenting and subscribe to DLBTV. Once again, shout out to Recon7150. Now this video is going to be a what's in my dock video. It's pretty popular for Mac users here on YouTube. So I got a lot of messages, and this was one of the videos that people asked me to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this one out. So what's in my dock? Well, the first application I'm going to show you isn't necessarily in my dock. It could have been, but I chose not to have it there because it really doesn't need to be there. And the application is called Quicksilver. Now, some people like Quicksilver and some people don't like Quicksilver. Some people prefer to use the Spotlight that's on iTunes already, which can search your computer for anything that you may have on your computer. So let's say I want to search for Microsoft Word. I type in Word, there's Microsoft Word. Let's say I want to type in TweetDeck. Oop, gotta get that out of there first. Say I want to type in TweetDeck. Goodness. And there's TweetDeck. So with Quicksilver, you can pretty much do the same exact thing. Let's say I wanted to type in Word on here to open up Microsoft Word, and boom, there it is. All I have to do is hit enter and it opened up Microsoft Word. Let's say I was looking for my DLB-Network folder. I type in DLB and it brings up the DLB-Network folder. But this is what separates Quicksilver apart from the Spotlight that's already on Macs. So let's say I wanted to put my Twitter counter onto my desktop, which is not here right now. The only thing I have right now is my Mac hard drive and my Dropbox folder. And I'll tell you guys what Dropbox is later. So, but I want to bring my Twitter counter to my desktop. I click on Finder. I come up here to my DLB-Network folder. Then I click on Website. Then I click on Twitter counter, and then I can drag this to my desktop. But let's say that's just too long. It takes too long for me, and I know a quicker process. Well, with Quicksilver, I can do that a lot faster without opening all those different folders. All I have to do is bring up Quicksilver, and let's say I'll type in something else. So let's say I want to bring up the DLB-Network folder, go into the DLB-Network folder, go to Websites, and then go to Twitter counter. Then I tab over, and then I click Move, and it says move to, and then it says Move to Trash. Well, I don't want to throw it away. I want to move it to another location. So then I click Tab again, and then I put Desktop, and then I hit Enter, and now you see the folder has been added to my desktop. And then if I want to move it back, I would do the same thing. Open up. So the folder's already there. Then I tab over, and then I click Move, and then it says Move to. Then I put DLB. Then I go back to the folder that I had it in, which was Websites. And then I hit Enter. And now it went back to that folder. So that's one of the reasons I like Quicksilver. And Quicksilver does a lot more, a whole lot more. So if you guys would like me to do a tutorial on Quicksilver alone, send me a direct message on here and I'll do a whole tutorial video on Quicksilver. Now, what's in my dock? So I have Firefox and I have Safari. Some people are like, why do you have two browsers in your dock? Well, because I use both of them. Sometimes Firefox be acting up or going a little slower than usual, or I can't find an application, or excuse me, it won't work on a specific website that I'm on. Then I'll go over to Safari, and Safari will typically run a little bit faster, and it'll be able to run on the site that I'm looking for. But sometimes it'll be vice versa. Sometimes I can't go on the website on Firefox or Safari, and Safari will be going slow, so then I'll go back to Firefox. So those are the two web browsers that I use, and that's why I have both of them on my dock. Next up is Audium. I can't pronounce this freaking name, but you see it. This is an instant messaging application. It has all your instant messengers on here. It has Facebook, MySpace. It even has Twitter on here, but I don't use the Twitter side of it. Um, it has Yahoo, AOL, MSN, just any instant messenger you can think of is on this application. Um, and you can hover over people's names, and it'll show their picture, it'll show their status, it'll show what they're up to, and it'll show which instant messenger that they're signed on to. So if you look at the end of his name, you'll see it has the Facebook icon. And you can see on this one, she has um, the AOL Instant Messenger symbol by her name, and so on and so on. And you can keep scrolling down. You can see people's pictures. Um, hey, that guy looks familiar. Another thing that's pretty cool about it is when you click on somebody's name and you're ready to type them. Let's say you know how a lot of times a lot of instant messengers they'll have um, like multiple boxes all over the place. Well, not on this one. If you're talking to multiple people, it's all in one box instead of being one box over here, one box down here, one box over there. It's all in one box, and that's one thing I like about it because it keeps your chat boxes organized and all in one space, so you're not clicking all over the screen. So if I wanted to type silver, I'd be like, hey, what's up? And then if I wanted to go over here and I want to type Mike, I'll be like, last time I talked to him, he said he was playing Call of Duty, so I'll say, are you still playing COD? And then when somebody messages you, you can look at the icon and it shows you received a message from that person. It'll also indicate how many messages you have unread. If it's too, but if you're getting chatted with too many people and too many names are on the screen, that it'll just let you know the amount of messages that you have. So once again, and it's very customizable. If you like to customize this, you can customize this down to the icons. So this is a really, really good instant messenger application if you don't have it already. And I'll have all the links and stuff on the side in the side notes. So if you guys want to go and check these applications out online, you can. Um, the next one is Skype. A lot of us have Skype. A lot of us know of Skype. It's a pretty popular instant messenger. It's basically a way of making what I say free long distance calls. So I have, for instance, I have Joe. I have well, C. Lewis, who just went offline. They're all over in the UK. And of course, if I called them on my cell phone or my house phone, I have to pay international charges and so on and so on, but not on Skype. So you can make calls, free calls to other people who have Skype. Like Silver has Skype, everybody up here has Skype. But down here are all my contacts from my address book from my phone. Now if I wanted to call these people, I'd have to have minutes, Skype minutes, which are right up here, which as you can see I only have 1 cent left in my Skype minutes, so I can't make a call on that. So that's how that stuff basically works. So if I can call landlines and cell phones, or I can call from computer to computer, or to an iPhone or any actual mobile phone that features Skype on it, right here from Skype. Now, some other things that Skype does that I think is pretty cool is you can also send messages, of course, with any instant messenger you can do that. But what takes it to the next level is you can either video chat, which a lot of instant messengers do, but the main one that I like is the screen sharing. So if me and Silver was in a chat room right now, we would actually, or talking right now, we would actually be able to screen share with each other, which comes into effect a lot when let's say he's trying to show me how to use Photoshop, or teaching me how to use Photoshop. It's easier being able to see what the other person is doing and where they're actually clicking, instead of trying to talk to someone saying, okay, click here, and you're like, well, I don't see that. So it's easier to follow along. So it's made it a whole lot easier when me and him are going back and forth trying to show each other stuff. Makes it a whole lot easier. So the screen sharing is definitely a plus. Definitely a plus.